Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 on Hutan Pantai. Since last episode, I have been busy harvesting. Here we got, let's see, I kind of lost count here. Let's just go take a look at the map here. So we got field 32 is done. We got fields 24 and 25 done. We got 49 and 26 done. So that leaves us fields 9, 6, 1, and 39 and 77 yet, I believe, if I'm not... I think that's all the fields we own, right? I've kind of lost track of what fields we own here now. So, anyway, we are making some good progress here, I think, on harvesting. Looks like I should probably go check on the repair of this combine here. I have repaired it twice already. I mean, that's where our money's going, by the way, for those who wondering. I think we had, like, what do we have, $10,000 or $12,000, something like that. We're now down to 3. We'll probably have to do something here to make a little bit more money here. So, yeah, because we're, like I said, we're getting down there just a little bit. I've been getting down there here. It's not looking too good here money-wise. But combine here is... Let's see, where's the combine here? And as far as I know, I think I only care about the combine. So, 85%, yeah, we're still good on that yet. Header is looking at 55%. As far as I know, I don't think that affects yield, Evan, but I could be wrong on that. So, yeah, we'll see what's here. Anyway, we'll just, start with field 6 here. Get started on that. I'm definitely thinking that once we get some money here and buy some more fields, there'll probably be some more plowing going on here. You know, I'm looking at, what number is that? Field 7 there? Yeah, field 6 and 7 might become one field here in the future. We'll have to see once. Again, I don't know what fields will be able to afford that one. 7 looks like it's probably expensive. Okay, 2 looks like it's even more expensive, so... But anyway, we'll start on field 6 here. Start on the oat harvest. We've got, I think, 4 more fields of oats, and then field 9, is it? Yeah, field 9 is a field of canola, I think. I'm going to check that here a minute. Yeah, oats, and canola. And then, of course, watch where we're going. You can't be leaving the profits behind now, but got to get the profits here. Suppose we could get GPS going here as well. That'd probably be a good idea. Why not, right? Lock that on there. Oh, that's not the... There we go. That's what we want. All right, now we shouldn't miss anything, right? We'll have to see. Depends what the hired worker misses, right? I was potentially looking at maybe taking some contracts here as well, but someone had suggested that. It's like, you know what, that's a good idea. We could make some, I don't know if I want to say easy money, but we could make some money at doing that. Mowing, spraying, stone picking, yeah, I don't think so. I see there's some plowing ones. We don't technically own a plow, so I don't know if our subsoiler would count or not. I don't know. If anyone happens to know, does a subsoiler count as a plow for contracts? I'm guessing it probably does not, everyone, but if it does, like, that would be a nice, easy contract to do. Mowing, we'd have to lease the equipment. We've got a nice harvesting contract there. Field 12. That is, what's on that field? Barley. Yeah, I got some barley on that field. Okay. Some baling contracts. Spinach. Interesting. And more barley. Wow, field 7, huh? Oh, field 7. That's right next to us. As I harvested in the next field. Oops. Yeah, that's a field we own too. I was debating about combining like field 6 and one of them, but we got a paved road in between them, so it's like, nah, I think we'll probably just leave those as separate fields here. But once we own fields 2 and or 7 there, I think those would be good candidates for combining with the fields we already own. That was a barley, it said? Field 7 is barley, huh? Folks think what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we should go harvest a barley field and make ourselves like $20,000 so we can cover our costs here. That way we don't have to sell any more of our crops. Because again, I'm selling our crops now. We can actually, now that we got them in storage, we can go check our time-saving stock check them just to see what we're losing here. I think did we sell 3 loads? I forget if we sold 2 or 3 loads here now. So barley, yeah, if I sell them now, I'm looking at $12,000. But if I wait, I will get $18,000. So I don't know, you folks, you know, it's an extra $6,000. Nothing wrong with that, right? Plus, we're up to $66,000 worth of canola, and there should be oats. Yes, we got oats, $45,000 worth of oats already here as well. So we might just actually hop over to that field sooner rather than later, because, again, we're going to need the money for repair on this combine sooner rather than later. Like I said, I've had to repair it twice now so far. Yeah, I've got some comments on that one. I've got some comments, but yeah. I mean, if you look at how many fields I've harvested, we did field 32. We got 24, 25, 49, and 26. We got 5 fields harvested, none of which are particularly large, if you ask me. They're all, I would say, relatively small fields, in my opinion. And I've had to repair the combine twice. And that is, if I remember correctly, I believe the combine started fully repaired. So when we first started harvesting, this combine was fully repaired. And I've now had to repair it twice. And, like, I am pushing it as well. Like, I'm not just like, once we get to 70%. No, it's, I think last time around it was down to 57% when I repaired it. So getting down to 57%. So we're getting some loss at that point, I'm assuming. Again, I want to take the time to do some actual tests on the numbers there. I haven't done that yet, but I'm just going with the numbers that were from Farming Simulator 22. Again, I'm assuming these are probably the same numbers. Not sure, you never know, but I'm just guessing. I think we're gonna do. We're gonna fill the tank on here, then we might just switch over to that field there. Like I said, start harvesting that one, or we could lease the equipment as well. And then we can use the leased equipment to harvest our own fields. There we go. Back to the contracts here. Barley, 21,000. What? It's not going to tell me what it's going to be less if we borrow. Lease cost 1,000. Okay, wow, only 1,000. So we still make 20. And I tell you, folks, there is a little trick here. So what we could do if we borrow the items, yeah, let's just we're going to do that, Evan. And then I'm assuming it still works, Evan. But what you can do then is take like field 12 here, Evan. We can then take that contract, which we might as well, right? Let's just accept that contract. And this field, or this one, we don't have to, or shouldn't have to. Let me rephrase that. We shouldn't have to borrow the items because we got the items from the previous contract. I know it's a little shady maybe, but we're going to accept the contract. There we go. We got, what, $40,000, $50,000 worth of contracts there then. Then we can stick with harvesting on this field here. Like I said, that way we don't have to sell any more of our crops. Keep our crops in storage there as long as possible. Or at least until they're ready to be sold, anyway, I should say. Again, I just want to keep an eye on the repair of this combine here. So, again, once we, preferably probably no less than maybe 60% of what I'm going to say. I mean, ideally 70%, but I don't know about you folks. I don't want to sit here driving this combine to the shop constantly. Even if we had our own shop on the farm, it really wouldn't matter much because, like, the shop is actually closer. And when I say the shop, I should say the dealership. Maybe let's call it the dealership. The dealership is actually probably closer than if we had a shop on the farm. So, like, yeah. I mean, yeah, dealer or a shop on the farm so we can repair our own equipment would be nice, Evan. But at the same time, too, the dealer is probably actually closer in this case. Oh, it really wouldn't probably help us a whole lot. Okay, well, I'm going to switch this over to hired worker here so we can get the other workers going here, or maybe even do it myself. I'm not sure yet. We'll find out. Let's see. We can just back tab. That'll work. Hey, look at that. Soaring Transit. Riverbend Springs, huh? Oh, the cab actually, yeah, okay, that's kind of cool. Twist when you put the torque to it, right? 34.6 hours, interesting. Wow, that cable's stretched much? That is like, oh, wow. Why is that truck so stretched? I don't know. Okay, combine. Ooh. I thought it showed a John Deere combine. Oh, well. Got an AF11. I'm not going to complain too much about that, I guess. I mean, it is the wrong color, but it did show a John Deere combine in the, huh. Maybe it didn't. Oh, well. Now, I think if I try this out, it's going to tell me it's for contract usage only. Yeah, mind your own business there, car. If it would have kept going, it would have been in the way. Oh, well. Yeah, vehicles are reserved for contract use only. Okay, that's what I figured. I mean, that would be just too nice, right, everyone? Take a contract and then use this combine for other work. Speaking of other work, though, I'm going to head over to the other field and see if I can use this particular combine on that field. Unless, is it possible they have it field locked now, maybe? I don't know, but we're going to find out. In which case, then, well, I guess I could still complete that contract. I would just have to use our combine, the little Massey Ferguson there, to finish that field. Yeah, let's actually just go over that one right now. The 7 is the one we borrowed the equipment for. Choose and go, huh? That's kind of a weird one. Maybe I should have grabbed the header trailer for this. I mean, just driving down the road with, I don't know, is this a 45, 50, probably a 50 foot. What's that? I don't know what that was. I don't see nothing there. Okay. Probably a 50 foot if I had to guess. The McDon FD 250, the 50 there probably stands for 50 feet if I had to guess. So, there's a little moat between us. Yeah, I think we can cross that with a combine, right? Yep, excellent. It will. Oh, and actually, look at that. The tires actually turned wet. We drove across it. That's cool. Okay, so we can actually use this for harvesting at this field then as well. Perfect. Very shiny combine. And the tires are full of dirt. That didn't last long, did it? That one. For those who maybe not familiar with the Case AF11 here, that is Case's newest, largest combine. Basically, probably Case's answer to John Deere's X9. And then there also is a New Holland. I think that's the CR11, correct? I think it's CR11 if I remember correctly. They call that the CR11, and then on the Case side you have the AF11. Axial Flow 11. What's the CR on the New Holland stand for? I'm actually not sure now that I think about it. I think I've heard before. I'm pretty sure it does stand for something if I remember correctly, right? CR, yeah, I don't remember. CR11 Gold. Oh, we got the Gold edition, huh? Fancy. Well, use steering assist with us? Yes, we can. Excellent. Only one headlamp, huh? Huh. Okay. Yes, it thinks we only need one headlamp. I'm not going to complain. Should be enough, at least if I'm doing the work. I can turn around, I think, in that space. I don't know about you folks. I'm not going to complain about running a larger combine here compared to our little Massey Ferguson combine. Can't even see it in the distance over there at the moment. Oh well. Done with the field already. Wow, that's That is impressive. That is something I always found interesting. Whenever you do these contracts like this, everyone, like you finish up the headland, it's like, wow, like the field's half done already. You don't realize how much time or how much the field is just like headlands, right, everyone? And I'm not necessarily talking even some of the stranger fields, as far as shapes go too. Like I'm talking just like regular shaped fields, right? Like you do a couple headland passes and literally the field's sometimes half done already. It's like, wow. Hey, even in the case of this field, I mean, we're 16%. We're not even halfway around on one round yet. I'm going to probably be like 30% by the time we get all the way around here. Vehicles reserved for contract work. I don't want to use them for something else. Oh, I was going to say, that's coming right. There we go. We're on the wrong line. They're like, why is that not actually following the field? That's kind of weird. Apparently, there's a straight up and down line on that corner there. Love to get the truck over here as well. Speaking of the truck, by the way, is our combine full? Where's my field? Yes, looks like he is not moving. Okay. I should probably stop here a minute. Yeah, I don't know if I hire the worker right there what he'll do, so I'll just, we'll leave him stopped. Let's grab the truck here. Oh, I got a little bit of canola in it, don't I? Also, I should probably refuel. Well, hey, perfect. We'll be right near the fuel station there. I don't remember if we got any fuel up by the farm here or not. This, I think, will actually be the first vehicle we need to refuel then. I haven't actually had to refuel anything up to this point, really. And we do have more canola yet, too, everyone. Again, that's field 9, so this is just the last of the canola here from, was it 24-25 had the canola, I think? I don't remember what was planted on what field here anymore. Should set this up with the hired worker here, so the hired worker can do this part of the job for us. Like I said, though, we might go grab some fuel here real quick, though. I think that might be a good idea. Just top it off just a little bit, all right? I'll load the combine here first, though. Yeah, keep the combine moving if we can. Keeping the combine moving. Oh, I always forget there's rocks here. I always want to drive straight through here and like, wait a minute. There's rocks there. I was going to say, too, I don't know if the combine actually finished the headland pass I was working on or if he just started going up and down the field here. No idea. Just keep an eye on the hired worker, see what he misses, I guess. It's kind of weird that he actually, speaking of missing, is missing a strip. I'm not sure what's up with that either, so. Oh, just another one of the many reasons why I like to turn off crop destruction right here. Otherwise, if I left crop destruction turned on, yeah, you'd have to get out. You'd have to move the combine. You're like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna just, yeah. Fortunately, this isn't course play, where course play will cut out a spot so you can drive up next to it. The regular hired worker doesn't do that, unfortunately, so. And I don't know about you folks, but having to get out to unhire the worker, move the combine, get everything lined back up, kind of like, yeah. Not to mention, too, having hired workers and crop destruction, just, they do not mix them. They don't mix at all. I know back in 22 as well, I tried it one time. And again, I think I mentioned this. I'm like, I could play with crop destruction turned on if I must have one. It's not really a game breaker there, if you ask me. It's just annoying how much destruction the hired workers do on your crops. And I know everyone's like, oh, well, hired workers don't cause it. Yes. I don't know who says that, everyone, but hired workers cause a significant amount of crop destruction, even though they're not technically supposed to. So don't let anyone fool you into believing that lie. Even if hired workers aren't supposed to cause crop destruction, they do, and they cause, like, enough that it definitely annoys me. And it doesn't take a hired worker long to cause quite a bit of crop destruction either. I was just saying I should set this up with a hired worker. I should. Let's drive back on the field here. Get this set up with a hired worker. Okay, deliver. Yes, that'll actually work. Great. We're going to want our silo. Actually, let's get over here so we make sure we get the right silo. That might have been the wrong way. We need the silo. I think that's actually all the way in the end, right? Yep, that one right there. Looping. I don't know where this point is. Let's just... yeah, that'll be fine. Start job, please. There we go. He should deliver that for us here. And I'm going to go back to harvesting. Speaking of unloading, we're going to have to unload pretty quick ourselves here. And for unloading, contracts. Contractor on. We're on field 12. We need to go to the Harbor Grain. Well, that's perfect. Like, Harbor Grain elevator is right down there. What? Is that true for both of these? Yes, it is. Which, that can make it interesting enough. With them both going to Harbor Grain elevator, I don't know that it'll necessarily know which contract I'm actually fulfilling, so it'll probably either fulfill one first, or it will like fulfill both of them equally. I guess we'll find out. I forget how that goes again. Used to do this quite a bit in 22 when it came to contracts as well. Like, you borrow the equipment for one of them, and then you can do all the similar contracts without having to borrow this. So, you know, if they're all harvesting, whatever they might be. Let's see. What's the best way? Probably take that road there. Kind of rocking, it looks like. I don't know if that's necessarily the front. Oh, that's where we need to turn right there. You know, real life, having you put the torque to these trucks, and you'll see the frame, the front wheels kind of twist up a little bit. Of course, we're empty at the moment, so really shouldn't be. But ooh, the steering on this truck. Yeah, that's what I call a pretty basic-looking truck here. I wouldn't old cab over too yet. Don't see much for cab overs anymore. They are starting to become a pretty rare breed, at least in America here. Of course, I probably don't want to actually hop the moat here with the truck. Our way around here. That pull, that's a little close right there. Oh, what a tight area there to try to maneuver in. Wow. Is there a path? Yes, there is. Perfect. Oh, of course, we're way on the opposite side of the field, right? Probably actually, you know what? I should have just stuck with the road. I would drove all the way around. That probably would have been easier, wouldn't it? Oh well. Well, at least we got a truck here, so we can at least get a couple. Oh, actually, I'd say a truck. Yeah, a truck and trailer here, so we got a couple loads from the combine. And I just realized this is the triple bottom one too yet. Oh boy, or triple hop or whatever you want to call it. Okay, well, we should be able to fill this truck up fairly quick, right? I don't remember how much does the AF11 hold? I think it's like 500 some bushel hopper on this thing, right? So basically, 2 unloads from the combine here should about fill it. I can adjust. Can I not adjust the spout? Apparently not. Oh, well. Well, like I was saying, looks like one more fill up from the combine, and that truck will be about full here. And just a reminder, too, Evan, by the way, if you haven't already clicked that subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. And, of course, once you are subscribed, don't forget to turn on your notifications there as well. Get notified of the next latest, greatest episode going live here on Hutan Pantai. I think we're making some rapid progress here on growing our farm here the last few episodes. Now that we got a few more fields, that should help us quite a bit, I think. We're up to 21%. I'm at 21% already. And like I said, we got actually, are we fairly close? Yeah, I guess we are fairly close back to being at the beginning. Everyone just got to finish this little strip here. So probably for sure 25%. 25% down to the field. I mean, just one headland pass. One headland pass, a quarter of the field is done. Don't forget to, as always, Evan, if you like the video, give her the old thumbs up there, and make sure you turn on your notifications as well if you haven't already done so. Click that little bell icon there. And if you'd like to join us on our multiplayer servers, you can find the multiplayer server information down below as well. Also down below, you can find the rest of our information for our social media websites as well. All that linked down below. Plus, if you'd like to join us on the multiplayer server, that information down below. We do ask that you please join us in on Teamspeak here. But again, that Teamspeak server information is down below. I should just, everything's down below, right? Yeah, pretty much. Don't forget, too, if you'd like to catch the multiplayer content, Evan, you can find that over on Twitch, RDAllen on Twitch. Speaking of down below, you can also leave a comment as well. Always enjoy reading all your comments. And speaking of which, let's head over to the comment section. 33, wow. I was actually closer than I thought it was. 33%, and we're like a third done with the field. Like, you look at it here. Let's bring up the... Got to go to that one, that one. I mean, doesn't really look like 33% of the field done, does it? Keep in mind this is a contract, too, and the contracts usually don't require 100% of the field being done, but still. That doesn't feel like we got 33% of the field done, if you ask me, but oh well. Not going to complain, right, everyone? Anyway, as I was saying, over to the comments here. Starting off with the first one, Tim was saying, if you're low on money, do some contracting jobs. Hey, that is exactly what we're doing here this episode. Mainly just so we can afford to repair our combine. That's the main reason I'm looking at doing this here at the moment. Speaking of which, is that combine moving? Yes, he is. He is moving. And I'm assuming that truck that's back there is empty, hopefully. Tim was also saying, nice video. Thank you very much for that. Ethan was saying, well, it was probably cheaper to pay off the government than it would have been to buy all the DEF for the vehicles that they would have had to go into. You make a good point there. You make a good point. You know, I'm not going to say it's suspicious at all, but sure is suspicious, right? Ethan was also saying, I've not actually tried steering assist or GPS yet. What? Oh, my goodness. How have you not tried GPS yet? Christopher was saying, good video, keep it up. Hey, thank you very much for that. Tim was saying, this is going back here when we were planting the rice, but it's like if you run out of rice saplings, you could always use your grain drill to plant long grain rice. That is true. I didn't actually think of it. So that is a good point there on Tim's part. I could have done that. Something fun about harvesting with a machine of this size, right? Speaking of which, we're almost full here again. And we are 39% done to the field. Wow. One pass there, a 6%, I guess. Wow, and even 20,000 liters in the comment. I mean, even 20,000 liters. I'm not sure what that equals out in bushels, Evan. I don't remember here. I know I've heard the specs here again on this machine, but of course in the game, Evan, everything is in liters. But, oh well. Anyway, speaking of being full on the combine, Evan, we are full up on time for this episode here again. So with that, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And until next time.